Okay, cool. Let's start talking about the classes reboot in BDO. What class should you pick? And with the new class reboot of the 22 of December, a lot changed. And now it's the perfect time to start a new character with the new season starting. I must say, I have my personal tier list. I'll show it just in a second. But before I tell you what to pick, you should know that having more than one class in BDO is very important. Because the core game, if you don't do only combat, it's contribution points. So you have like workers, an empire of workers with economy, cooking nodes, and it's a really deep system. And you can manage contribution points with more than one character. So I currently play an archer as my main, and I have more than one character. But this is the character where I do life skilling currently. I might change this in the future. But you wanna work some way to develop this contribution points tab. Also having more character will allow you to have more combat fame, more life fame, more special fame, and a family fame. So I'm gonna start by talking in specific on what they changed. Here you can see, first of all, you can level up your character with an XP buff, and it's 24/7 in the season servers, so if you want to start, you should start now. And you should make it, I'm gonna go here because it's the best way to show this. You should get your Naru gear through the storyline, go to the NPC Fugar, get pen Naru gear following, try to look at some tutorial for the Nancy system because it's really useful. You get your pen Naru, you can swap that to Tuvala, and a really handy link right here with the patch notes. All this part is important. You gotta read everything up to this part where you have like the season server reward. If you get the pass, you get some extra reward. That's really good too if you want to spend a bit of money. And up to this point right here, you can also check really quickly new content. This is aimed towards people that are already playing the game. So if you have never played the game, you wanna stop here. If you have already played the game, instead you wanna read all of this stuff as well up to here with the detail on the new quests. Now about the class reboots. Now from this point we're gonna have like all the details regarding the classes, all the small changes, and if you wanna take a deeper look into this, you can do that, but it's all a bunch of numbers, and if you are new to the game, you shouldn't worry too much about it. Now what you should do instead is take a look at the combat trailer, because this basically show a bit of the animation of the classes and what you can expect playing the game and using those classes. And this is really cool. You should take a look at this. And also on the BDO channel there are other detailed video on each class with all of the animations. Since once you make a character you keep it for a long period of time, it's actually good if you take a look at all the animations. for the specific class. So I personally really like the archer. I'll explain why later. But yeah, I'm not gonna play the full clip, but you should watch it. Let's say if you wanna have like a better idea on how the ranger work, you should watch the ranger reboot, and it shows more about the animations. Now, I also took this link here, so if you are focused like on PvE, PvP, PvE, or like life skilling, AoE grinding, we have more details here. Let's just show all of them. They say that the best class for PvP 1v1 is Ninja and LAN. I actually don't play BDO for PvP, so I cannot leave comments on this. For PvE endgame, they say the best class is LAN, and then with Striker. I did play Striker. It was a long time ago, and I don't know if I agree with this, but according to the survey, a lot of people liked it. Now we have PvE AoE grinder. I know that a lot of people picked Guardian. I did play Guardian, but I find this a really slow class, so yeah, keep that in mind. And then we have a PP small group, and we have the Sorcerer, that it's like a big amount of votes, like almost doubled LAN. Okay. PvP large groups, and the Wits are wins. Also the Witch, really close. 55, 6, 79. Most fun class to play, LAN, Sorcerers, those are top 2 voted. Okay. Easiest beginner class to play, Guardian, probably because it's really tanky, but I'm not gonna say that it's fun, personally, so I don't know. And yeah, and then we've passed tier list. Now, this is what I made instead. Now, you should definitely try the archer, and I'm gonna go in game really quickly to showcase why. So this is the archer. When you fight with the archer, as you can see at the bottom, you have a stamina bar. So for the archer, every attack you make uses stamina. If you go in the skill tab, you can see right here. Let's take a look at, I don't know, Radiant. Here. This require MP, so it's the green bar. But the regular attack, that is basically this one. Now everything resetted. I need to reapply my skill points. But this is Spirit Errors. I need. It was Wing Strike. Yeah, this one. This is the one that I use. I'm gonna actually re-put my skill points here so you can see it. So this is the basic attack. Requires stamina. And it's really good to know that for the archer in specific, you can actually infinitely increase your stamina through the breath system that it's here. So the more you walk in game, the more you get stamina. It has a soft cap, but it could be increased for a really long time, and that benefits the amount of time you can do your regular attack, and you can make longer combos. So I do really like the archer for this aspect of the game. And yeah, so if I have to suggest a character to play, it would be the archer, because it's also really fast in game. So if you have to explore the world, try different quests, it's really good. I did try the witch. It's a lot slower, but it's a lot fun to play. my friend played the witch. I don't remember if it was Awakening or Succession, but you should try this because it's fun, and the mana management really cool for the character. Yeah, overall it's not as fast as the archer or the ranger, but it's also good. It's fun to play. You should try this. Maybe you should try this, especially if you're planning on playing with a friend. Ranger also is really fast. It's different from the archer. If I remember well, my friend told me that it as a melee, I don't know if it's Awakening or Succession is melee, or it changes from the beginning as you move on. The gameplay changes from from range to melee. It's basically, or from melee to range. I don't remember now, but it basically changes. But it's also really quick class and probably really fun to try. So you should try this. And also those characters are gonna benefit a lot from the combat buff, and since you can run around really fast and do all the quests, you should probably be able to get a lot of XP to get up your combat level, global level. So you should try this. I heard that the Corsair is really good. My friend played this, so he told me that it's really good. You should try this. And I played myself Dark Knight, and it's really fun. Even though it's a melee class, it has magic. It's one of the few classes that has this system, and it's good. It's fun to play. I suggest this. I personally watched a lot of clips about the wizard. It's similar to the witch, and I do suggest this. So if you want to try this, I'm not sure about the game speed, but you should try this. Now you should not try Shy because it's basically a healer. So this is life skilling character, and you should not try this because it's probably only working if you want to do life skilling, and you will not be able to experience all the game aspects, especially combat. I heard it's not that good. I did try the Guardian. Personally, I find it too slow to judge, so you should not try the Guardian as your first character, because exploring the world will be much faster with other characters. I'm gonna say probably no, especially to the Striker, because I did try the Striker. I don't know with their work, but it was really like only working with melee. It's really good for combos. It's probably a really good character, but you should not try this as a first character, because it's only melee and you're missing out a lot of potential. I mean, you're gonna work with combos and skills. It's fun, but I do suggest different things. And Mystic, probably not. Same, because okay, start with the Tamer, probably not, because the companion management seems a bit too complex for new players, and I don't know if I want to suggest this. That's probably why. Mystic, probably not. I watched some videos, probably not. Let's just say that. I heard that Sage is really good and powerful, good AoE, so I do suggest this. Same thing for the Assassin. It's a melee class, but it's really fast, so you should try this. I heard it's good. Kunoichi, same thing. It's not in a particular order. I just put this here. Okay, Awakening and Succession. Then we have the Lan. Lan, it's really good. Always a melee class. Ninja. Actually, Ninja. I heard it's good from my friend. He told me that it's good, so maybe you could pick this one. And the Sorcerer, most people from the survey, they say that it's really good in PvP groups, so, and it looks decent design wise, so I do suggest this one too. For those last classes, I have no idea, because this game is this big, I couldn't try them all. And yeah, they're here. You should watch some other content creator to have another idea on this. But keep in mind, I do suggest the archer, but this is not the strongest character in PvE. Many people are telling that this is not the strongest, but I heavily suggest this because it's fun to play. The skills are really cool compared to any other range class in any other MMO, if I have to judge. And not only it's really fun to play, but it's fast, so you can explore a lot and you can see like you can do combat and life skilling because of the speed and because of the combat. Also, it's decent versus bosses because you can attack from range. That's all. If you're not sure after what I said, you can also take a look here where you have more details about each of the classes. Now, from inside the game, you're gonna notice when you create a new character that there is a graph with stats, and this graphs does not include the speed of the character, and you should instead like just load a character, try if you like the game speed and the movement speed of the character, because it's a really huge part of the game and it's not included in the main stat. And if you do like it, you might wanna play longer with it. If you don't like a character after you made it and it's your first character, I do suggest it to leave it at level 56. That is after, basically, if you complete the main storyline up to the Valencia questline. Before you start the Valencia questline, if you grind for around 1 hour in the Sozan, that is basically right here. So you do complete the full quest up to Valencia. You complete Altinova. You finish the Altinova questline that finished with the king, talking with the king, and you learn a lot about the Black Spirit. You fight the Black Spirit, and basically you end the questline around here and the king. Then you fight for around 1 hour here, and you are level 56. You should stop your character there if you don't enjoy it. And you can see that right here, if you have a character that is level 56 or higher, you do get double the amount of points towards the combat fame. So it's still really good to have that character in your family. Even if you didn't enjoy it, it's not that long of a process. So yeah, this is what I suggest to new player to do in BDO. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.